Are you about to watch this video and you're not liked and subscribed to it? Like the video, please. Just go down. It's right there. It's right there.
I did. I hit it. Have you hit it?
All right, we got Mintzy here. Ben Mintz is boots on the ground right now. This is probably like the first year, that we've paid attention to college baseball. I think it's fucking awesome, and I know that it's near and dear to your heart. I see the Ole Miss across the chest right now. Tell the folks, where are you right now, and what is it that you're hoping to accomplish with these boots that are on the ground?
Well, right now I'm taping this from this closet I'm living in Hell's Kitchen right now. To be transparent, I've been in an Airbnb for about 7 months since I've been here. But when I came to Barstool Sports, look, I feel like I was hired to help build our South and SEC presence. That was a big thing. And man, the South is nuts about college baseball. And I think the big reason is because, you look at states like Louisiana and Arkansas and Mississippi, there's no pro teams in those states. So Arkansas and LSU and Ole Miss and State, those are the major league teams for their fans. And so you feel that. You see that with Tennessee right now too. You just feel that crazy passion that, obviously y'all get being, especially Jared, in New England for the Red Sox. And so I think it's a different dynamic. And the SEC's been crazy about college baseball for a while, but I love seeing it getting big in the nation. In Dallas, I know you played for Texas Tech. They got a phenomenal program. They're about to make it back to Omaha for the fourth or fifth time in the last 7 or 8 years. Tim Tadlock just signed a lifetime contract. He's built a monster. You got all the schools in Texas care a ton. The South, the SEC, ACC's really good. California and the West Coast has really talented teams, maybe not quite the fan support, but it's an electric sport. I mean, the metal bat, these games will be 8-0 and they're just starting. It's like every game.
That's how it goes. There's back and forth. There's blow for blow. It's punch and counter punch. And to your point, you get a great mix of fan bases. The California teams, as you said, Mintzy, not as raucous and riled up as some of the other squads coming from Texas Tech. I understand what those Tech hecklers are capable of. They will absolutely shred you. You could walk in there 6'3", 230, All-American, top 10 pick hopeful, and the Tech hecklers will have you in the corner sobbing by your lonesome. They will dig in very deep. So I am excited for that reason alone, and I'm glad that you are here to kind of facilitate that, because I have just been a voice of experience, a voice of folks that listen to this podcast. You have to understand how exciting college baseball actually is. You need to wrap your arms around it. And now that you're here, Mintzy, you can help do that. And we do have some incredible super regional matchups already. And I'm going to go through the list here. We've got Vanderbilt squaring off against East Carolina. We got the Texas Tech University Red Raiders squaring off against the Stanford Cardinal. I got some bets with some nerds in the Oakland A's organization who are nerd alumni for that one. We got NC State against the number 1 seeded Arkansas. Ole Miss, your Ole Miss, the Rebs against the University of Arizona Wildcats. Virginia against DBU. As you outlined, Mintzy, we've got Mississippi State, Notre Dame, Tennessee Vols against LSU, and South Florida against the Longhorns. So out of all of these matchups, Mintzy, I know that you have put together some lines. You've got some numbers on these guys. I'll go ahead and let you kind of take it from there.
Okay, well, I'm going to run through them. First of all, my vision, I want to mention this, what my vision for college baseball is at Barstool Sports. As we get the app in more and more states through the country, I think that the future of it, like everybody's fans of their own team. You've got all these people that I'll watch every Ole Miss game, but getting lines on it is going to be what really grows it, because then people will watch all the games. And I'm getting messages from all over the country saying, I got one last week that said, I didn't even know Dallas Baptist was a college. And because you put a bet on them when they hit a grand slam in the 7th against Oregon State down 5-2, I was dancing around my living room. And that's what I'm going for with how exciting it is. Well, so we're looking at this super regional matchup. We'll go in order. Vandy, the number 4 national seed, 2019 defending national champions. Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter, the best 1-2 punch in college baseball. The only one I could consider that was like it was Garrett Cole and Bauer on the 2013 UCLA team that somehow won the national title despite having a .220 team batting average, which is one of the crazier stats. But Rocker and Leiter, Rocker 12-3, 265 ERA, 144 Ks and 98 and a third. Jack Leiter 9-3, 246, 146 Ks and 89 innings pitched. should be the number 1 and 2 picks. Brutal to face these guys in a 2 out of 3 super regional. I mean, you have to, if you're East Carolina, who does have some talent, Connor Norby's a phenomenal middle infielder. They have an ace in Gavin Williams. I like Cliff Godwin as a coach, but you got to try to steal one 3-1 against Rocker or Leiter. But if you can get to game 3, Vandy's number 3 is a 17-year-old named Christian Harris, who looks like Kumar Rocker's twin brother. Throws 97, but he's still 17 years old and should be a senior in high school. So that's really East Carolina's only chance. The line I'm seeing on it is Vandy minus 500, East Carolina plus 335. I can't risk $500 to win 100.
No.
I just don't think there's a value there. So I'm going to stay off it. I do have Vandy at 9-1 to win the whole thing for before the tournament.
I like that. I would agree with that. And I don't think East Carolina is really in a position to steal anything at that point, because you got to win one of those first 2 games, Mincy, to get to a game 3. And I don't know that that's going to happen between that double-headed monster between Rocker and Leiter.
Yeah, one other Vandy guy I want to mention, too, to keep an eye on. They've got this outfielder, the center fielder is their leadoff hitter, named Enrique Bradfield. Hit 359, 46 steals to lead college baseball. He's a freshman.
Ooh.
He's one of the most – he's like Juan Pierre's clone.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
he's literally like lefty. You see him out there.
That's a hell of a name.
Yeah, one of the most like natural leadoff hitters I've ever seen. And he's 46 of 52 stealing. When he gets on base, he scores every time. He puts so much pressure on a defense. They've got Dominic Keegan, a great hitting first baseman, and then they've got an outfielder named Isaiah Thomas. What a great baseball name! He hit the grand slam in the final game against Georgia Tech in extra innings. So those are guys to watch on Vandy.